Hello, everybody. Spider here, the Fight Card Podcast, coming to you once again. I'm in the studio here in the inside the training facility for HOJ in San Antonio, Texas. Of course, I wanted to go over something that's happening tonight. This is going to be the first ever Freedom Fight Night, of course, going down to Miami, Florida. The whole card itself is to raise awareness towards censorship. I mean, pretty much everything corrupt, I guess, going with America right now. Now, the card itself is going to be hosted by Frank Mir, former UFC heavyweight champion. Before we go any further, I just want to say, Nerd Focus, man, been keeping me up. I forgot my coffee this morning, so I'm gonna need it. I got a whole day worth of work. But yeah, going back to the card itself, like I said, it is going down to Miami, Florida. It's going to be basically Coach Rampage Jackson, of course, former heavyweight UFC fighter, light heavyweight, should I say, and former light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz. Once again, I got to take that drink. But they're going to be the coaches. It's got the whole IFL theme to it when it comes to the coaches, and the fighters. And of course, the winner, the one who has the most wins at the end of the night, is going to have the first ever Freedom Fight championship belt, man. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, the whole concept, of course, like I said, it's going to be to raise awareness towards what's going on with America, man. I mean, we're under attack. We've been under attack. I think so. And this is a way to raise awareness and fight back. Part of the proceeds are going to go towards what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. It's going to be going towards Ukraine refugees. So another cool bit. Definitely appreciate that. The bout itself is going to be happening in Miami, Florida. Like I said, it's going to be available on Clout Hub. Only less than $15 to pay, for the pay-per-view, man. It is going to be tonight, so definitely get on that. I'll be watching. And I just wanted to go over a few things. One of them being the fight card. Now, I know there's a couple of fights that might not be on there right now. A couple of last-minute bouts that got picked up. But I'm going to go over from the bottom up, of course. Dan Spawn, it's going to be 18-8, taking on Evan Ned, 11-8. And, man, right off the bat, a lot of experience. I mean, this is going to be the fight of the night, according to the fight poster. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, of course, one of the things, a lot of the bouts lately have been falling apart due to COVID, due to travel. I mean, a lot of people are being flown in. I guess for the most part, that's why a lot of promotions like to keep their fights local, so they can avoid all that. That's going to be the first fight of the night for Freedom Fight Night. Second one's going to be Luis Hernandez 2-0 taking on Luis Conde Navarro 2-2. So a lot less experience when it comes to the pro circuit. I didn't look up the guy's amateur record, but it's come to be, man. A lot of these guys are fighting a lot smarter when it comes to the amateur bracket, getting experience and then jumping pro. So it should make for a great night. Third bout of the night, Amuin Cosme 3-0 undefeated, man, going against David Yaskov 2-0 undefeated. So one of the O's must go. Once again, one of the things I didn't realize on this was the weight brackets. They're not on here, so I apologize for that. But I just did want to put this in real quick before I start my workday. First female of the night. I'm sorry, not female of the night. Chanin Santana taking on Busitanov. Now, on this one, 6-4, and Busitanov, of course, taking on 6-2. Experience coming in. I mean, that's definitely going to make for a great fight. Of course, leading up to these fights, a lot of people, definitely nobody wants to lose, so it makes for a great entertainment, man. I mean, of course. So, once again, this is going to be going on tonight. Make sure go to Clout Hub and subscribe. Pay-per-view, I believe it was $12.95 for the event, man. So that's not bad. That's actually pretty reasonable. Dimitri Miller going up 2-1, taking on Timothy Kwamba 3-1. Once again, not a lot of experience when it comes to the pros, but definitely they're going out to fight. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Female fight of the night. Monsterrat Rendon 3-0, taking on Claudia Zamora 3-2. I want you to look up these the ladies to see. I'm always a fan when it comes to technique, not just for women, for men as well. But curious to see experience, going into this bout. Definitely, I'm calling it fight of the night. We shall see. I'll be watching tonight. Make sure and buy that pay-per-view, man. Support it. Now going up, Ivy Nixon 5-2 will be taking on Arthur Walcott Cisse 4-3. That's going to be the co-main event as according to the fight poster. So we shall see what happens tonight. Like I said, there's a few last-minute fighters that jumped in. I'm not sure where exactly they are on the bracket, but if you're watching, but definitely plug yourself in and let me know, and I will correct it. The main event for tonight, Alejandro Pato Martinez taking on Bianchi the Merman. Zimmerman, 13-4. A lot of experience. Main event, 13-4-1. So both guys are mirror image. Main event of the night. Now, according to this, the coach, of course, Team Jackson versus Tito Ortiz, Team Tito Ortiz. They're going to win the belt. So as far as I'm sure the fighters are going to get paid, so of course that's going to be a good payday for them. I'm not sure there'll be a face-off with the coaches. I mean, it's got the whole nostalgic. I know back in the day when Quinton Jackson was in Pride and he had already left Team Punishment, he was training with Tito. He had said basically he could out-wrestle them out of respect. He was at Tito's gym, so he kind of just, they were training partners, so he wasn't out there to fight. You know, they weren't fighting for a belt. But I wonder if there's any animosity. I mean, of course, you know, I would have loved to see these two guys fight back in the day. Of course, Quinton Jackson made a name for himself in Pride during those days, and Tito Ortiz, you know, he was the light heavyweight champion for a few years, man. So definitely makes good for a conversation. Now, once again, this is going to be for the Freedom Fight Night, first ever Freedom Fight Night. Proceeds going towards some proceeds are going towards the Ukraine refugees with everything going on. According to the news, of course, I mean, we see it all over. But prayers to everybody who's been affected. I mean, by all means, man, with everyday life, not just the war. I mean, here in the U.S., of course, there's a lot of people suffering. Once again, Miami, Florida, this is going down tonight. And Team Tito Ortiz versus Team Jackson. And once again, I am Spider, the Fight Card Podcast. Nerds Focus, the original Think Drink. So definitely chime in. Let us know what you think. If you're going to be watching, subscribe, follow up, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, go to our Twitter. I mean, same handle for the Instagram, and follow up. Until next time.